found wandering in Orca. Anambra State government urges residents to observe fire safety standards. Federal government reassures of solution to security and economic challenges. Former Prime Minister Stubb wins a first round of Finland's presidential election. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has called for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Details of the news, I am Priska Wanko. Anambra State Governor's wife, Mrs. Nonye Soludo, has spoken with Mrs. Sonia Obala, a former tennis champion who was found wandering the streets of the state capital. Details of this report from here.
In the phone call, Mrs. Soludo, while sharing lively conversations with Mrs. Obala, promised to immediately take her into rehabilitation and help to reunite her with her daughter and family. Ms. Obala was recently caught now in a viral video wandering the popular club road in Oka, formerly known as Abakaliki Street. On seeing the video, Mrs. Soludo reached out to the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare to immediately take custody of the ex-tennis champion. Speaking with Tonia on the phone after she was found by the ministry, Mrs. Soludo assured her that the state government would ensure her full recovery and reintegration into the society. She explained that the difficulty faced by Tonia was only temporary and promised to use her non-governmental organization, Healthy Living with Nonye Soludo, to assist her in certain areas of needs, including nutrition and mental health counseling. Tonia is already taking treatment at an undisclosed hospital.
And away from that, Anambra Governor's wife again, Mrs. Nonye Soludo, has held the commencement of training the medical personnel on anti-share garments used in Anambra as a notable step towards reducing maternal mortality. Mrs. Soludo was speaking in Oka during a review of the first day of the training, said that she was hopeful that the process would be a big boost to the plans of the present administration to cut down the rate of maternal and natal mortalities to zero. Details of this report from here.
Mrs. Soludo, who was speaking in Oka during a review of the first day of the training, said she was hopeful that the process will be a big boost to the plans of the present administration to cut down the rate of maternity and natal mortalities to zero. On October 17, 2023, the state government, through the efforts of the governor's wife, donated 120 anti-shock garments to the general hospitals and mission-owned health facilities in Oka. The move, according to the governor's wife, was to avert after-birth deaths and improve trust in public health facilities in the state. Commenting on the training for healthcare professionals who would operate the devices, Mrs. Soludo expressed satisfaction with the intensity of the training and the commitment that has been shown by the trainees to lead the project. She noted that while the state government is procuring more devices, she is looking forward to full usage of ones available for the benefit of mothers living in the state. The governor's wife maintained that the current administration is very deliberate to reform the state's health sector, pointing out that at the end of the day, it is expected that everyone living in the state will have easy access to the quality and affordable health care service delivery. Mrs. Soludo, while commending the Anambra State Ministry of Health for how it is conducting the training, urged the trainees to see their current responsibility as a unique one that must be given total focus to implement basic health policy. The governor's wife also added that she will continue to lead and influence moves to implement basic health policy that will favor women and children in Anambra State.
Governor Chukwuma Soludo has ordered the immediate suspension of the payment of subvention to Nwafo Rizo College of Education in Nsugbe to the areas of salary all the staff of the college are paid. Details of this report from here.
Gathered that the staff of the college went home for Christmas holidays with unpaid salary for 3 months, a situation which government said it was unacceptable. In a view of this, The Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chiumude, has directed the bursar of the college to proceed to the office of the Accountant General of the state with the payroll of the college, as arrangements has been made for their payment from SOCS. In another development, the head teacher of United Primary School, Mpo 1, Mrs. Ngozi Okeke, has been asked to step down as the head teacher of the school for collecting the sum of 6,000 naira instead of 1,900 naira for registration of common entrance examination. The Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chiumude, who made the announcement, said that the decision was taken because her action was against the mandate of Governor Chukwuma Soludo that no extra fee should be paid in the primary schools. She has been asked to hand over to the highest ranking teacher in the school.
Anambra State government says it is worried by the rate of fire incidents being recorded in different parts of the state. Details of this report from here.
According to a press statement released on Sunday in Awka and signed by the Commissioner for Special Duties, Honorable Beverly Bazum Kemdiche, following the fire incidents at Comprehensive Science and Technical College Norfia on Friday and at Community Secondary School Norfia on Saturday. It maintained that these fire incidents are avoidable if everyone joins hands to observe the fire safety protocols and reduce the rate of fire outbreaks in the state. The press statement, which called on all residents, business owners, markets and town union leaders to implement basic fire safety protocol in their residences, business premises, markets and communities, listed some of the protocols to include clearing of bushes and dry grasses in their surroundings and localities, prevention of indiscriminate bush burning, proper handling of electrical appliances, and installation of fire extinguishers and hydrants. The statement commended the Anambra State Fire Service for prompt interventions in recent fire outbreaks witnessed in the state and for preventing them from turning into disasters and loss of life or property. The state government also restated its readiness to continue to ensure a secured and livable homeland by providing the state fire service the needed modern equipment and fire trucks to continue to fight fires to a standstill in the states.
Ahead of the 2024 World Neglected Tropical Diseases Day celebration scheduled to hold tomorrow in Awka, the Parasitology and Public Health Society of Nigeria, PPSN Southeast Zone, has sought the collaboration of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, in the fight against these diseases. Some of these diseases include a newly medically called Bruley ulcer and caused by a bacteria called Mycobacterium ulcerans, hookworms, snakebite, rabies from dogs, among others. Joseph Ibocher has the details.
The courtesy visit to the Managing Director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Sachido Bidiegu, the Chairman of PPSN Southeast Neglected Tropical Diseases NTDS Committee, Professor Ifeanyi Ike, explained that people do not know much about the tropical diseases, which he noted have been widely eradicated in advanced countries, but still a menace in third world countries. He disclosed that the Anambra State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afamo Bidike, will be the keynote speaker at the event that will be held at Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, while commending ABS boss for what the station is doing in the information sector of Anambra State and beyond.
The essence of this program is for people to be aware. We create awareness for people to know, and we call on health experts to come and create in general hospitals a special unit for neglected tropical diseases. If it's a snake bite, you know where to take the person to immediately. That's why we are singing this song, going around to sensitize the people. And that's why we know ABS will be of immense assistance in dissemination of this information to our masses, the teeming population of both illiterate and literate masses. Let them know what we are talking about. Today, it's our desire to reach out and disseminate information, some other media outfits, to make sure that the people know what is meant by neglected tropical diseases.
The group said that as partners in providing health information, they will be excited to partner and work closely with the station in the fight against NTDS, beginning with the 2024 World NTDS Day celebration. Responding, the Managing Director of ABS, Sachido, who noted that people die because of lack of knowledge, said creating awareness is needed to get people properly informed about the diseases. He commended the group for supporting the Soludo administration to achieve livable and prosperous homeland by helping to ensure that there is a healthy populace, saying that the governor is intentional about what he is doing in the health sector of the state. The ABS boss instantly offered the group opportunity to feature on live programs of the station and further promised the station's partnership with the group in achieving set objectives.
Beings have to be there to enjoy this prosperity, and those people have to be healthy.
Yes.
The healthy citizens are the greatest and most valuable assets any state can have.
That's correct.
And that is why he's investing so much in health, rehabilitating all the 326, in primary health centers in all the 226 wards, employing over 400 the doctors and other health workers. The way he says it is that he wants to end the era of hospitals without doctors and qualified nurses and other health workers.
Part of the PPSN delegation were the coordinator PPSN Southeast Zone, Professor Nkiruka Oji, Secretary Committee on World NTDS Day Celebration, Mrs. Mediatrix Idigo, and the member Committee on World NTDS Day Celebration, Mrs. Loretta Wanesi, while the acting director of News and Current Affairs of the ABS, Mrs. Judy Jeff Wabweze, director of Legal Department, Barrister Julie Amasiatu, among other management staff, joined in receiving the team. In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, says the federal government is addressing the security and economic challenges of the country. In a statement in Abuja, Idris said that the government was not downplaying the current situation faced by Nigerians. He said that the administration was aware of its duties and responsibilities to all Nigerians, irrespective of any differences. The minister said non-kinetic measures are being taken to curtail these challenges, such as the student loan scheme, the presidential initiative of CNG, and various low-interest loan schemes for businesses. Former Prime Minister Alexander Stubb won the first round of Finland's presidential election on Sunday and will face the runner-up, former Foreign Minister Pekka Haavisto, in a runoff next month. The vote centered largely on the Nordic nation's new role as a NATO frontline state against Russia and the security situation in Europe, particularly Russia's invasion of Ukraine. With all votes counted, Stubb led the first round with 27.2% of the vote, while Haavisto, Finland's top diplomat for 2019 to 2023, came in second with 25.8%. Parliamentary Speaker Jussi Halla-aho came third with 19%, followed by Bank of Finland Governor Olli Rehn with 15.3%. The results of the first round will be officially confirmed on Tuesday. The result will force the race into a runoff on 11 February between Stubb and Haavisto, as none of the candidates received more than half of the votes. For his part, Haavisto said at his election party in Helsinki on Sunday night, "We have made it to the second round. That is clear now. I'm very happy and satisfied. We have worked hard for this." Sports. DR Congo will face Guinea in the second quarter-final fixture at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations after both sides defeated their opponents on Sunday to advance to the last 8 of the competition. DR Congo defeated perennial champions Egypt 8-7 on penalties after playing out a 1-1 draw. The Congolese took the lead for the first time in the AFCON when Meshak earlier nodded in Yohan Wessa's cross, putting the 67th-ranked team on track for the latest surprise results in the tournament, highlighted by underdog victory in Ivory Coast. Their lead lasted 9 minutes when Mustafa Mohamed converted a penalty on the stroke of halftime after Ahmed Hegazi was fouled by Dylan Batubinsika's flailing arm. Egypt finished with 10 men following the left back. 7 minutes into extra time, Mohamed Hamdi received the second yellow card for a mistime lunge on Simon Banzer. And after Egypt's goalie, Gabaski clipped the top of the crossbar in the 9th round of the shootout, Mpasi stepped up to convert and give DR Congo the win. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS on many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television or follow on X at ABS Radio TV. And on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Do you remember? You can log on to our website. It is www.absradiotv.com. To end the news this evening, a recap of the main points. Wife of Anambra State Governor Mrs. Soludo has assisted to rehabilitate ex-tennis champion found wandering in Awka. Anambra State government has urged residents to observe fire safety standards. Federal government has reassured of solutions to security economic challenges. From the foreign scene, former Prime Minister Stubb has won first round of Finland's presidential election. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. That ends the evening news at this time on ABS Television. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Wongo. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.